Hi again, everyone, and a Happy New Year to you. We are at Los Altos High School in Los Altos, California, and it's a crisp winter evening. Outside, we've had mostly clear skies all day, but tonight we're inside in the Dude Angus Gym. I'm Mike Messner at courtside. I'll be bringing you all the action for tonight's match between the visiting Wilcox Chargers and the Lady Eagles of Los Altos. The Chargers play in the Central Coast Section De Anza division. They come into Los Altos tonight with an overall 3-8 record this season. Tonight is their first league game. The Chargers have had a very challenging season. They've lost several contests by significant margins, including a 47-point loss to Evergreen Valley. Los Altos, on the other hand, while they also play in the Central Coast Section De Anza division, have racked up 10 wins against just 3 losses, and they've at least broken even against league opponents. Last week, they defeated Lynbrook by a 20-point margin, but they've also taken some lumps. Pinewood thumped Los Altos on December 29th by the score of 63-16. These two teams have not faced each other this season before tonight. In May of 2021, they played twice in the space of 4 days. Los Altos won both those contests. That, of course, was during a COVID-impacted season. The Eagles went on to a 13-4 regular season record and playoff victories over Piedmont Hills and Homestead before being eliminated by Sequoia in the playoffs on June 12th. Wilcox's season last year was much less successful. They finished the season with 1 win against 13 losses. We're just about to get started here. And Los Altos wins the tip. Tessa Player passing it off there. Tara Davari driving. Now back to Player. Player trying for 3. Won't go. Rebound. 2. Now Wilcox brings it up. That was Eliza De La Rosa. And they get the equalizer there. I think that might have been Amanda Taide there. And we're in a 3-2 contest. That was a 3-pointer that was hit there. Davari out to Player. Bounce pass, and it's picked off. And here come the Chargers, and they slow it down a little bit. That's De La Rosa. Setting up. Driving. Shot from just outside the arc. And I think that may have been an air ball, but Los Altos will take over in any case. That's Macy Watson with the inbound pass. We'll talk about more of each of these players as we get a chance to. Tara Davari there. Now back to Watson. Watson. That's to Holm. Holm passing into Watson. Watson with the short one. It goes in, and that's 2, and I believe Watson's going to go to the line. Maddie Watson is the highest scoring player on the Lady Eagles, and she shoots 79% from the line. And that one just helped her average. Chargers bring it up again into the forecourt. Pass there to Sally Mai. Now Matilda Stock. And that one's broken up, and Wilcox retains possession. Shot clock continues to roll. De La Rosa to a Taide, and as the time expired, they did get that off for just 2, so we're in a 5-5 contest. Tara Davari, there's Watson. Back to Davari. Pass now over to Player, driving across the baseline, won't go. Here comes Wilcox. Pass to a Taide. Now Sally Mai And that's broken up, and Los Altos will get it this time. As Watson, there's Davari. Davari to Watson. Watson going for three, nothing but net. 8-5 now, Los Altos. Pass to Mai. Now to Stock. Ataide. De La Rosa driving at the top of the arc. Now driving to the right post. Passing, 7 on the clock. And it's broken up, and Los Altos on the fast break. Lays it in, and Los Altos takes advantage of a broken up pass, and somebody asked for a timeout, and I think that may have been Wilcox, and I wouldn't blame them. We'll step aside. In the early going, it's Los Altos 10, Wilcox 5. Back at the Dude Angus gym, where Los Altos has opened up a 5-point lead over the Chargers. Los Altos does have a bit more maturity on their squad this year and a little bit more variety when it comes to age levels. 2 seniors, 5 juniors, 4 sophomores, and just 1 freshman. Wilcox, no freshmen and no seniors. 1 sophomore, 9 juniors. That's the extent of their roster, and they also have fewer people. And Los Altos with another steal. This is the 2nd turnover, and that may be a double dribble. And Wilcox is going to take it again. Those high dribbles, particularly with young ladies that are not super tall, sometimes they can get away from you. There's De La Rosa. That got away from Ataide. Wilcox is going to remain in control, and that's Matilda Stock, I beg your pardon. Nice pass into the key there. And that was Adeline Munoz who came up with that one. Now across the key, layup, and looking good. And a nice one there by Natalie Holm, the sophomore forward. Whistle blows, that was an air ball, and we're gonna have the first free thrower of the night for Wilcox. Amanda Ataide, who's one of the juniors, one of the many juniors, shooting. There's the first one. And her second attempt is perfect. So they've now cut the deficit to 3. Here come the Lady Eagles. Tara Davari. That's to Player. Player back out and won't go. Good, nice shot there by Natalie Holm, and not quite enough on it. Loose ball. Wilcox looked like they had it, and they do. Backcourt defense there by the Eagles. A little early in this contest to be doing that, but Trevor Haas knows what he's doing. Bounce pass. There may be a 3-second violation, but Los Altos does come out with it. There's Davari. Davari slowing it down just a little bit. That's Anya Mathias, I believe. Or no, that was Maggie Byrne, I beg your pardon. Natalie Holm. There's Player. And that one's broken up. Los Altos does keep it. 10 on the clock. Driving around. Into the post. Won't go. And it's off. And an attempt there by Tessa Player, more of a throw than anything. But Wilcox does maintain possession or regain possession. Chihiro Nikki coming into the game now for Los Altos. And Natalie Xiao for the Chargers. And here come the Chargers. That's Yadira Ramirez with the ball. Now to Moiko. Moiko with a shot, off the back rim, won't go, and that is going to be back to the Chargers. Great attempt there by Natalie Holm. Oh no, they will retain possession. That's Maggie Byrne. Tara Davari. There's Chihiro Nikki. There's Mira Sundar now. Back to Davari. Broken up. And Wilcox does manage to squeak out a pass, and here they come. That is Yadira Ramirez. That's out of bounds. Wilcox will keep it. Natalie Xiao with the inbound pass. Now back to Ramirez. Ramirez in, that was to Chi Sato, and the whistle went. Some sort of violation there, and the Eagles will take it back. Davari into the forecourt. Now to Nikki. Nikki with a bounce pass. Long shot there, and it was perfect. I think it was Mira Sundar, who's a 5'9" junior forward. Building it to 5, and that pass is broken up. Almost an alley-oop pass there, attempted there by Wilcox. Here comes Davari, or excuse me, that was Sundar. There's Natalie Holm. Now to Davari. Davari signaling. Now she'll pick up the dribble. Now she's stopped. There's Maggie Byrne. Back out to Davari. Now into the key. Natalie Holm. Now she has to get out. Loose ball. Couple of substitutions for us here. Sally Mai coming back into the game along with Lily Moiko for Wilcox. Los Altos does retain possession. That's Maggie Byrne making the inbound pass there to Tara Davari. Driving and just lost it. And Los Altos again will retain possession. Wilcox already getting into a little bit of foul trouble. They've got 3 team fouls so far. To Davari. Now to... And a nice one there, Natalie Holm. Less than 30 seconds now in the first quarter. Wilcox bringing it up slowly. Now on the right side, now back, now in. Bounce pass. That was to Jiel Hobizuko. And she'll go to the line. Number 32 is at the line. That's Jiel Holubijuko. Missed her first shot. And second one is in and out. Los Altos, we got 15 seconds left in this one. In this quarter, that is. Tessa Player now bringing it into the forecourt. Driving all the way, now pulls up, now back out. And Tessa making an attempt there, it didn't come out. And time expires in the first quarter. Well, we're 12 minutes into this, or 8 minutes, I should say, into this contest. So far, Los Altos holding their own, 16-9. We'll be back to Dude Angus Gym in just a moment. Back here at the Dude Angus Gym, we're just underway in the second quarter, and Wilcox has turned the ball over there. So here come the Lady Eagles once again. That's Macy Watson, I believe. Maggie Byrne for 3. No, won't go. Off the iron, good rebound there. That's Tessa Player. And that one's broken up, and Wilcox does come down with it. And here come the Chargers. They're trailing by 7. It's Sally Mai. Now back to Yadira Ramirez. Ramirez again. Picking up the dribble. Back to Mai. And now Ramirez again. And that one is poked out of bounds, and Wilcox will retain possession. Just interrupting the momentum a little bit. That's Matilda Stock, who's going to be doing the inbound pass. Now Ramirez. And that was to a tie day. And shot clock expires. And another turnover by the Chargers. Macy Watson. Over to Player, to Byrne, back to Watson. Watson for 2, won't go. Rebound, here come the Chargers again. Here's Ramirez. Baseball pass, it's tipped, and it goes off the hand of Matilda Stock. Or at least she was the last Wilcox player to touch it, but they'll keep possession. That's Eliza De La Rosa, who's going to do the inbound pass. That was over to a tie day, and broken up, and Los Altos takes it again. Here comes Watson. To Sundar. Sundar pivoting. There's to Byrne, and it won't go. Watson taking a bit of a spill there. Ramirez passed off, and Sally Mai for 3 there. And we're in a 16-12 contest. Watson to Player. Player, no, off the iron. Loose ball, and Wilcox comes down with it. Wilcox doing a better job this quarter in rebounding than the Lady Eagles so far. Out of the corner, pass into the center, another bounce pass. A tie-day made an attempt there, won't go. Player eluding the backcourt defense there. Player all the way across to home. And that's all the time that they're gonna get. Referees conferring with the folks at the scoring table. My colleague Bob Randall, the gentleman there in the blue shirt and the tie, is doing the PA announcing tonight. Bob Randall, a longtime teacher at Los Altos and a good friend of mine. Tessa Player, who's a 5'8" junior who plays both guard and forward, will take the inbound pass. Mackie Byrne comes out of the game. Now Davari. Driving, now out to Watson. Watson for 3, won't go, and rebounded there. Nice job there by Tavari. Sundar. Watson for 3. No, off the iron. Loose ball, it's saved, and Los Altos keeps possession. They get a brand new shot clock, and there's a foul on the shot. That may have been Sundar who drew the foul, and it looks like she's going to go to the line. Mira Sundar, it's her second year on the varsity. Shoots about 60% from the free throw line. That one won't help her average. But she does have a 50% success rate with three-point shots. And that one won't go. Wilcox getting the ball back again. De La Rosa. There's De La Rosa again. Okay, that was driving along the left side. Nicely job. That was Lily Moiko, number 21, who pocketed that one, and we're in a 2-point contest. as Los Altos now beginning to feel the pressure a little bit. Natalie Holm. Now for three. Davari, and that one won't go. And now Wilcox with a chance to tie the game. De La Rosa now driving along the right post, trying to look for a place to throw it. Wanted a pass to Adeline Munoz, just threw it right away. Maggie Byrne now coming back into the game. That's Tessa Player, who was going to do the inbound pass. While we're waiting for the action to resume here, did you know that the Post restaurant provides a contemporary, sophisticated ambiance and diverse menu to their guests? The Post always delivers an exceptional experience. The Post, hashtag comfort food you can feel good about. And that sounds like someplace you want to check out after the game, ladies and gentlemen. Nick French is currently the #1 Sereno agent in Los Altos and Los Altos Hills. Nick provides unmatched market knowledge and understanding of how to properly prepare a home. When you work with Nick, you will get his personal expertise every time you meet. Work with the best, Nick French. Well, with that timeout, Wilcox had a chance there to even the score, but now it's back to Los Altos, and we'll see if they can lengthen their lead. Tara Davari taking the inbound pass. That was Maggie Byrne for three, and it's in and out. What a heartbreaker by Tessa Player. Now here comes Wilcox. They have a chance to tie it up, and it's blocked. And here comes Player for the layup. Two. And they are able to lengthen the lead. And so Wilcox with a brilliant chance. And they're having to run back down to the baseline. De La Rosa into the forecourt. Now it's broken up again. Lily Moiko now gets it. Pass in, again broken up. Tara Davari with the hot hand there. Long pass to Byrne, and trickles in by Maggie Byrne. It's a 20-14 contest. De La Rosa into the forecourt. Pass there to a Taide. That one went out of bounds, and I think Los Altos is going to take it. The Eagles leading by 6, and I don't think they have been behind in this game, at least not so far. Sundar, and broken up there, and Wilcox does get possession. Here's Yadira Ramirez back in the game now. That's a Taide. And that one's off the iron, and Los Altos with another defensive rebound. Davari bringing it up slowly. Pass there to Player. Now pass in and now out to Sundar. Back to Player. Sundar, no, Davari. And two off the hand of Natalie Holm. Under 2 minutes to go in the half. And it's back to an 8-point lead for the Lady Eagles. That was a Taide, and that one just nicked the rim. And Los Altos is going to regain possession. So far, a lot of unlucky breaks for Wilcox. Missed shots, missed passes. You could call them unforced errors, but you're going to have an 8-point deficit, which is what they have right now. Inbound pass, and now it's back out. Quick passes here by the Eagles, now driving along the right post. That one's going to be stolen. That was De La Rosa. Now Ramirez to De La Rosa. De La Rosa driving. And one of the Los Altos players took a spin, and that one's blocked by Natalie Holm. And that pass is intercepted. And that's player who got the pick off there. Now Davari staying just now into the forecourt. Back to Davari from Holm. Davari. And a little bit long there off the iron by Maggie Byrne. And the Chargers get it back. Long pass, so that one's broken up. Good eye there by player, but Wilcox will maintain possession. Now we see Chihiro Nicki coming into the game for the Eagles. Tara Davari takes a seat. Ramirez. Driving. Now passes it back out again. Now Ramirez driving left post. Double team, tries for a scoop lay-in. May have drawn a foul. And Ramirez will go to the line. Chihiro Nicki drew the foul there. And that one won't go. Less than 30 seconds left in the half. It's gone quickly, and there's certainly been no lack of excitement here. And Ramirez's second shot won't go. Rebounded under the hoop by Natalie Holm, who'll bring it up. Now to Player. Player to Watson. Back to Player. That was to Holm. That's to Nicki. Nicki into the key, now into the paint, and it's broken up by Wilcox. 2 and 1. And baseball pass that went off the hand of one of the Charger players. So we're halfway done with this show. And as we go to halftime, it's Los Altos 22, Wilcox 14. We'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away. We're back here at Dude Angus Gym at Los Altos High School, where Los Altos is leading the Wilcox Chargers 22-14. A couple of numbers for you. For Los Altos, the scoring, Macy Watson got 6 points. Natalie Holm also got 6. Mira Sundar got 4. And Tara Davari, Maggie Byrne, and Tessa Player all got 2. For the Chargers, Amanda Taide picked up 7, Sally Mai 3, Adeline Munoz 2, Lily Moiko 2, and there's probably a number missing there. But we've got most of it anyway. So Los Altos going to start off possession in the second half. Tara Davari bringing it into the forecourt. Now to Player. Now back out, and good attempt at a layup, it won't go. And Wilcox having a chance to strike first here in the second half. Sato. Oh no, that's De La Rosa. And blocked there by Macy Watson, and Los Altos comes up with it as Watson gives it back to Davari. Here comes Davari. That was to Holm. Now into Watson. Watson dishing it out. Mira Sundar for 3 won't go, and Los Altos does get the rebound over in the corner. And whistle goes, and I think Davari may have taken an extra step. But there was a foul on that one too, so Los Altos will retain possession and they get a new 30 seconds. There's Davari. Watson. And into the paint, and Natalie Holm puts it home. Holm puts it home. How about that? And it's a 10-point margin for the Eagles. Now that one kind of jammed up there. That was Jiel Holobijuko who drew the foul. For three, and it's off the iron. And Los Altos does come out with the rebound. Macy Watson picking up the bounce pass, gives it back to Tara Davari, and here come the Eagles again. Top of the key, now to, and it goes Natalie home. That one kept us in suspense, and it's a 12-point margin now for the Eagles. That's to Mai. Now in, and off the boards. And Holobijuko keeps them alive. Tavari into the forecourt. And Los Altos wants a timeout. While we're letting them talk to each other, just a reminder that Nick French is currently the #1 Sereno agent in Los Altos and Los Altos Hills. He provides unmatched market knowledge and understanding of how to properly prepare a home. When you work with Nick, you will get his personal expertise every time you meet. Work with the best, Nick French. The Post Restaurant, providing a contemporary, sophisticated ambiance and diverse menu to their guests. The Post always delivers an exceptional experience. The Post, hashtag comfort food you can feel good about. And I hope you can type that easily into your Twitter feeds, because I certainly can't. Davari, now to Player. Player driving across the left side. She'll give it back to Davari. Davari pivoting, now picking up the dribble to the left post, to Player. Now to Sundar. Sundar for three, no, not gonna happen. And Watson with the rebound, but she loses it, and here come the Chargers on the breakaway. Los Altos manages to stay with it. Pull-up jumper there by Moiko, but it didn't go. And Davari now bringing it in. Now driving to the left post, Player, back to Watson, and for three, and that won't go from Natalie Holm. As Maggie Byrne preparing to come back into the game for the Eagles. And that one won't go. Collision underneath, or in the paint, and Los Altos does come up with it. Davari bringing it in. Now to Sundar. Watson on the left post. Davari. Watson. Home, and Watson for three, won't go. High rebound. Player gets it and kind of loses it a little bit, but Davari maintains possession, and in and out. And that one's out of bounds, and Wilcox will get possession of the ball. Down 10 with 4:11 to go in the third quarter. Macy Watson coming out of the game. She's replaced by Maggie Byrne. Maggie, one of my students, I'm proud to say. That's Moiko. Now driving and loose ball, but she did come up with it and then tried to dish it out to Matilda Stock, and it went off of her hand. And another turnover to the Eagles. Davari into the forecourt. And Byrne for, that may have been for three, but it did go. Nothing but net. And that's just for two. Ramirez was into the forecourt, and the whistle goes. Wilcox will maintain possession. There's Stock making the inbound pass to Ramirez. Now driving, there's that Moiko. Now back to Ramirez. That's Moiko. And broken up, and Los Altos on the fast break. Here's Maggie Byrne slowing it down at the left post. Now into Player, now back out, and off the iron, rebounded there by Player. Now to the top of the arc. Byrne had it and with the save, but it's out of bounds. Good fast break there by Los Altos. Weren't quite able to capitalize on it, though. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez holding on to it. There's a lane open, and not quite sure what there. She did make a shot, got her own rebound, and now Maggie Burns got it. Deflected, Los Altos maintains possession. And the pass is now to Sundar. Tavari now coming into the court. Dribbles behind her back, now driving. Signaling, now a pass over to Player. Player out of the corner, and it's off the back rim. Ramirez bringing it back now for the Chargers. Pass now, and it's intercepted. And a long drive, nothing but net, and Tara Davari. A 14-point. It probably did have some net there because it did go off the backboard, but I think you know what I meant. And Wilcox wants a timeout, and I don't blame them. We'll step aside. 1:59 to go in the third quarter, 30-16 Eagles. Back at the Dude Angus Gym, that is the Los Altos cheer squad we can see there. They've been performing from time to time during this contest, and they may be sticking around for the boys game, which will be coming up a little later on tonight here on KMVT. With the contest we have right now, though, Wilcox so far does not have an answer for Los Altos. That's De La Rosa to Moiko. Moiko going to the top of the key. Now driving along the right side. Can't find an alley. Passes it off to Xiao. Xiao number 5 at the top of the key. Now passing it. Now shot for 3, and it's too hard. Holm with the rebound there. And now Tessa Player bringing it back for the Eagles. Davari to Sundar, now back to Davari. Player into Holm. Holm back out to Sundar, and that one's just a little short. Los Altos does maintain possession, though. Wilcox bringing in a couple of subs. And kind of a block from behind. And Tessa Player, I think, no, it's going to be Natalie Holm who's going to the line for the Eagles. She'll shoot 2. And that first one won't go. Natalie has only a 25% success rate at the line, but 50% for 3. And the second one won't go. Wilcox with the rebound. Behind her back, that's De La Rosa. Now to Hobujuko. To Sally Mai. Underneath, has to come out. It's right into the hands of Maggie Byrne, and Maggie holds it up. And here comes Tessa Player. As another turnover by Wilcox, and that has been their undoing as much as anything else tonight. Holm maybe looking for a hook shot, doesn't get it. Maggie Byrne from under the basket, not quite there. 33 to go in the quarter. De La Rosa in, and that one, but she gets her own rebound. Now driving again under the hoop and won't go off the board and off the iron. And Player with a rebound again as this third quarter comes to a close. Los Altos may try to get one more bucket. Player and off the iron, and that's how this third quarter gets closed up. And we're going to go to the fourth quarter. It's 30-16 Los Altos. Don't you dare go away. We're back for the fourth quarter of this contest, and it has been all Los Altos. They're leading 30-16. They have not been behind all tonight. And they continue to pour it on here. Quick passes, good ball control. Natalie Holm now triple teamed there in the paint. And Wilcox will get the ball back. 7:41 to go in this one. Here comes De La Rosa. On the pivot, and it's picked off once again. And putting on the brakes is Tara Davari for the easy layup. And Wilcox just has no answers so far. That one's barely saved, and it's picked up again, and here comes Davari. And looks like there may have been an extra step there, and Wilcox will get it back. That's De La Rosa. Pivoting, looking for a pass. That was to a Taide. That one will go. And that's Amanda Taide, number 24, who got that one. Los Altos passing it back and forth. Driving in. And the referee saw something he didn't like. You can hear the Los Altos cheer team. That's Tessa Player who's going to do the inbound pass. And that's to Davari. Davari outside the arc now all the way over to Player. Player driving, pivoting around to Sundar, now to Davari. Davari backing off a little bit to Player, into Watson. Watson turning around, and she'll go to the line. Macy Watson is 6 feet tall. And she came into this game with 101 points so far in the season. She's added to that tonight, along with 16 offensive rebounds and a bevy of other statistics. Highest scoring player on the Lady Eagles, +1. Here comes Wilcox. That's Stock. Now bounce pass in. That's back to a Taide. That one won't go. Rebounded by Stock. Now passed out to a Taide. And dropped one in there from the paint by Holobajuko. Driving now. Player back to Davari. Now to Holm. Now Watson dishing it back out to Player. Player driving, looking for an opening, and that one hit from sort of behind the backboard, but Los Altos does retain it, and they'll get another shot clock. Sundar off the iron. And this time, Wilcox is able to come up with a rebound. And here comes De La Rosa. That's to a Taide, and that one is going to be in and out. And free throw city. Adeline Munoz will be shooting. And that one's a little wide to the right. Maggie Byrne coming in to the game. Watson's going to take a seat. Now Munoz for a second shot, and that one misses. So Los Altos will get it back one more time. 5:18 to go. They lead by 14. Tara Davari driving along the right side, dishes it out to Byrne. Byrne looking around, now back to Davari, and that one's broken up, and De La Rosa comes up with it. And see if Wilcox can get a little bit of a run, and that one is stolen, and the whistle blows. I think Davari might have reached in there. Only the second team foul of the half for Los Altos. Wilcox has 4. And that one, oh, bad luck on the dribble there by Matilda Stock. .451, and Los Altos firmly in control of the game, as Wilcox has not been able to get a meaningful drive going since halftime. Out to Player, now to Holm. Holm under the pin, tries for a scoop lay-in. She'll draw the foul, and she'll go to the line again. Natalie Holm, her second year on the varsity, came into this game with 53 points, 82 rebounds, 13 steals, and very effective from downtown. And not too bad either. She did better tonight than her average so far for the season from the line. I think she shot from there twice. Now Wilcox at the top of the key. Back again. Now driving outside. And that one's into the paint, and Wilcox is going to maintain possession. I don't know if that'll be a shooting foul. I don't think it will be. De La Rosa with the inbound pass. Good fake there. Driving around. There's Moiko. Back to De La Rosa. De La Rosa along the right side, stops the dribble, and that's Matilda Stock. And Los Altos decides they want a timeout. We've got 4:01 left to go in this contest. It's Eagles 36, Chargers 20. Don't go away. Back at Los Altos High School, Los Altos still maintaining control of this game against the Wilcox Chargers. We've got 4 minutes left in this one, and honestly, the scoring really hasn't been this close since the first jump ball. And Maggie Byrne may have stepped out of bounds, but she definitely hit the side of the backboard. But she did draw the foul, and so she'll go to the line. Maggie Byrne, a 5'8" junior. It's her first year on the varsity. She shoots 41% from the free throw line. That'll help her average. She came into this game with 58 points, 37 rebounds, and a 36% shooting average from the field. And that second one's going to be short. So 1 out of 2 ain't bad, to paraphrase the recently departed Meatloaf. And Wilcox gets it back with 3:46 to go. Passing out to De La Rosa. De La Rosa driving along the baseline, puts up a jumper, and that one won't go. She does get her own rebound. She's got a new shot clock to work with. And now driving, the whistle goes. That shot won't go, but I think they drew the foul. And Amanda Taide will go to the line. That's the third team foul for the Eagles. Wilcox has 6. And Ataide's first one is off the iron. Amanda Ataide aiming for the back of the rim on that free throw shot, which is where the best coaches in the world say it should be. And that one's off to the left. They do get the rebound. The shot goes in, but I don't know if that's going to count. In any case, Los Altos is going to pick up the ball again. They lead by 17, which I think is their largest margin of the night. And a steal there by De La Rosa. Baseball pass. That's over to Ataide. Now back over to Stock. Stock along the right, and that one is going to be knocked out of bounds, but they'll maintain it. So I think Matilda Stock got a little bit of a break there. 17 to go on the shot clock. De La Rosa with the inbound pass. Out to Ataide. Ataide to the right post. Now back to De La Rosa. De La Rosa for 3, and it's perfect. A little bit of life left in the Chargers after all. 2:52 to go. And here comes Davari. Davari now to Byrne. Now back to Davari. Now Nikki. Nikki, and it's a loose ball. Los Altos maintains it. Shot clock still going. And now Byrne to Nikki. Okay. For 3, and just short. It's off the iron. And Holm got the rebound, took a dive, and now she gets a rebound again, and that one's going to go in. And Holu Bajuko is screaming bloody murder. Can't believe it. But Natalie Holm going to the line again for Los Altos. And that one will go. That was just a one shot. We're well into bonus time here. And it's 40-23 Eagles. De La Rosa to Ataide. Ataide driving to the left baseline. Now to Stock. Stock across. That was to De La Rosa. That one go. Here's Stock. Now dishing it out to De La Rosa. De La Rosa to Ataide for 3, and that's off the glass. And Los Altos coming back. They do get around, and now they're going to slow it down. She's being double teamed. That was Tara Davari with the steal, and the Chargers do get it back. Now to Ataide driving. De La Rosa to Stock. Stock driving to around the right post. It's knocked out of her hands, but she gets it back. De La Rosa. And in, and there's a couple there, and Matilda Stock needed that. And Los Altos wants to take a breather. Well, we got 1:15 left to go in this one, and it's 39-25. We'll be back with the conclusion of this one. Don't you dare go away. As Los Altos is set to close this one out. This contest has been pretty much all Eagles on their home court. Don't let that turnover there fool you. Los Altos has ruled in ball control and, of course, in points, and their rebounds have been pretty good as well. Turnovers have been much more towards the Eagles, although right there, Jill Halabujoku did get a couple for the Chargers. Now under a minute to go. And that one's stolen. There's Maddie Stock. Long pass down to De La Rosa. She pulls up, rebound, and it trickles in. And Wilcox gets a little bit more. That was Natalie Xiao who got that last one. Now Los Altos, and it's stolen again. And Wilcox trying to make a go of it here in these last few seconds. 20 seconds to go. Stock for three, and that won't go. And Los Altos with the rebound. Full court press now by the Chargers. And that one, collision there. Los Altos does maintain it. 10 to go. And De La Rosa now with the intercepted pass. They're going to see if they can get one more. There's for three, and it's off the iron. Wilcox getting the rebound. Now putting it up. That goes as time expires. So Los Altos, despite an game challenge there by the Chargers at the very, very end of that, Los Altos captures it with the final score, Eagles 40, Chargers 29. Josh Young was our producer and director tonight. Jacob Peterson was one of our camera people. Thank you, JB, or JP. Jared Kutcher on the other camera. I'm Mike Messner. And special thanks to Los Altos High School, and a reminder to you, ladies and gentlemen, run for the roses, but don't forget to stop and smell them. Good night, everyone. We'll see you next time.